So today we're going to do some head movement. We've got a warm up, we've got some technical work, and then we've got some cardio intensive technical work, and then we'll finish with some kicking stuff on the bag, okay? Because it's good to get it in every time. So the first thing we're going to do to start with is just straight punches. So you're just going to get into your stance, and we're just going to fire continuously our straight punches. Try and rotate your body through. So every time you come through, try and rotate your body. Okay, so just firing out those punches, rotate, it's getting warm still, so the idea is take your time. Rotate straight from the guard, straight out to your own head height. When we get about halfway, we're just going to put a squat on every 10 punches. Okay, so we'll speed it up slightly. So now we've got to 25. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10. Drop down and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop down and squat. Drop down and squat. And squat. Next one, we're going to do the same thing with our front kicks. So we're just going to fire out front kick, and then we'll put the squat on and we'll do squat kicks. Okay? So again, kick, keeping those hands up, kick, again extend and kick forwards, and then when we're about halfway, then we'll start putting a squat in between. So from now, squat, stance, kick. Squat, stance, and kick. Squat, stance, kick. Squat. If you want to switch stance as well, by all means, go for it. Squat, stance, kick. One more. Squat, stance, kick. So now we're going to put 2 straight punches on with any one of your front kicks. So we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll front kick, and again we'll squat halfway. So 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. If you want to switch stance, by all means, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. Okay, let's put the squat on. 1, 2, kick, and squat. Back into that stance. 1, 2, kick, and squat. 1, 2, and squat. And squat. Okay, this time, kick, punch, punch, kick. So just build up a nice simple combination. Front kick, 2 straight punches, front kick. So again, kick, punch, punch, kick. Move yourself round. Kick, 1, 2, and kick. 1, 2. And from there, you can switch your stance over as well. So halfway, so then put the squat on. Back into that stance. Kick. Kick. Squat. Kick. Kick. Down. Kick. Kick. Squat. Kick. Okay, so the first round, we're just going to work on our head movement, okay? So we're just going to slip. So to start with, really basic, I want you to think in your stance, opposite hand to opposite knee. Opposite hand to opposite knee, okay? So keep your body facing forwards, knee, knee, okay? So that's our movement. Our head is just going 1 and 2. Find a new position. If you want to go the other way, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So now, 1, try and get rid of the hands touching. So 1 and 2. And as well, you can see there might be a little bit of a rotation to allow those feet to twist. So the foot, the direction that you're going, I'm going to twist, point my foot in that direction. Okay? 1, 2. 1 and 2. Move yourself round. 1, 2. Move round. 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to add. We're going to go. We're going to do the side to side, and we're also going to go for the rolls as well. And these can be random. So the idea is I've got 1 and 2, and I've also got 2 underneath to 1, or 1 underneath to 2. Okay? So I've got this, I've got that, I've got that, and I've also got that. So again, we're breaking it down, hand and up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. I'm making a U. Excuse me. So round, slip, slip, under, move, slip, slip, and under. Try and keep those hands tight to your chin. 1, 2, and then come under, and you can move from there. You don't have to put the footwork on just yet. Some things just happen without me thinking about them. Okay, so we're going to break it back down to the slipping, because what I want you to try and do is slip and punch. So create a space between your head and your punch here. So if I slip this way, I'm going to go punch. If I slip this way, punch, slip, and punch. And the idea is if someone fires the exact same shot at me, they hit the air and I hit them, ideally. So out of the way. So not here, here, slip, and get your head off the line as you're punching. 1 and 2. And 1. That's it. So you're practicing moving that head. So I'll show you towards the camera so you can see it a little bit easier. So my head starts here, that's where they want to hit. I move it, and then I fire my counter attack. Bah. 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 Then if you want to switch. Okay, so this time we're going to do just the rolls and we're going to finish with a hook. Okay? I know we're firing through it quite fast, but we're going to do it all again with some exercises. So I'm going to roll. Whichever side I finish on, that hand will hook punch. So if I roll and finish on this side, I'll hook punch on that side. So again, roll, hook, move yourself round, roll and hook. Always finishing from there with that hook punch. I'm using my body to generate power. I'm getting all this here. I'm already around this side, so I'm just going to drive through. Remember, when you do a hook punch, my arm comes up and my body rotates. It's not my arm doing the work here. So again, roll, rotate, roll, and rotate. Roll, rotate, and roll, and rotate. Okay, so a quick break. We're going to go back to what we did initially. So the idea is, yeah, we did. So we're going back to what we did originally, where we move our heads from side to side. But what we're going to do is we're going to go punch, punch, slip, slip, burpee. Okay, or squat or power squat, it's entirely up to you. But we're going to go punch, punch, slip, slip, and then back to side. And again, move yourself round. Punch, punch, slip, slip, exercise, and then back up. Punch, punch, slip, slip. Whichever exercise you're going for. Punch, punch, slip, slip. If you want as well, try and get off the centre when you're finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Move off the centre before you bring your legs down and out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Move off, down, and out. 1, 2, 1, 2, down, and out. 1, 2, down, and out. 1, 2, 1, 2, down, and out. Okay, so we're back onto the rolls, and the idea is we've got punch, punch, slip, roll, hook, exercise. Punch, punch, slip, roll, hook, exercise. Again, punch, punch, slip. Whichever way I slip, that's where I start my roll. whichever way I finish, that's where I punch, down and out. 1, 2, slip, roll, punch, and exercise. 1, 2, slip, roll, punch, and down. Nearly there. 1, 2, slip, roll, punch, down and up. Hopefully you're getting a little bit sweaty now. Your heart rate's going up. I've got my hook punch, so I was talking. 1, 2, slip, roll, hook, and down. So now we do 1 punch, slip our head, come under, same side punch, exercise. 1, 2, and down. So if I was to go across, I'd go cross, back, hook, down, and out. So again, jab, roll, hook. So the same hand is doing both of those motions. 1, 2, and down. Again, try the back out. 1, 2, down. The rear hook punch is a weird one, but we're just trying to get the mechanics. But generally, especially if you're quite far on the cross, that rear hook punch doesn't work quite as well as we'd like. 1, 2, down. Nearly there. Back, down, and out. Okay, last one. All the motions, the punches, the movements, when you hear me shout go, that's when you exercise. So you're moving around, you've got your jabs, you've got your slips, you've got your rolls, you've got your hooks, go, exercise. And again, so you've got jabs, you've got moving off the line, rolling underneath, so all the time, go, all the time, your head is moving and you're doing something. I'm punching, I'm moving that head, keeping, go, off that line. Again, roll, hook, go, down, back up, go, back into that stance, nearly there. Now we're starting to get tired. It's important that we keep it up. Go, and relax. Okay, we've got one more set to work through, and we're just going to fire out some of our kicks. So again, as we would usually do, take away the balance aspect, and all I want you to start with is just front kick, nice and slow. So lift, extend, and back in. Same leg. Extend, back in. Extend, and back in. So just keeping facing that same way. When I front kick, I want a little bit of a pivot on that other foot, on that supporting foot, just so it helps my hips get into a better position. And then when I extend, I want to extend my body out. So my shoulders come back as my foot comes forwards. Okay, and as you get tired, like I just did, trying to flick, try and drive and push as if you're opening the door. Lift, extend, and back in. You should start to feel it when you slow it down in your quad. So now, exactly the same on the other side, nearly there. Okay, so whichever side you started with, swap legs, put it in the front just so you can just come up and down, up, out, and down again. Up, out, and down. Again, you want to get that stop. So if I can do that without any holding on, that's absolutely fine, but don't worry if not, because we want to build the strength in the legs, because when we build the strength, when we build the stability, the balance will come too. Again, extend, and make sure it is re-chambering, it's coming back. Extend, and re-chamber. Extend, and re-chamber. Extend, re-chamber. When you extend, you should feel that squeeze in your quad, all the way through. Nice. Okay, perfect. What we're going to do this time is we're going to straighten that leg out. It's going to come up and it's going to come down. So straight, up, squeeze, and then slowly back down. Up, squeeze, and then slowly back down. So here, don't worry about bringing yourself back, because you want to make it as hard as possible, really, so that when you get to the top, you're just focusing on really squeezing and trying to get keep your foot in the air. Up, and then all the way down. Up, and breathe as it comes down. Just bounce it off the floor, straight back up, and squeeze. And eventually, the more strength you build here, you'll be able to lift that leg and it'll stay. So if I wanted to, I would be able to hold it without it dropping down. Because there'll always be that little bit at the top where you really struggle with that. Exactly the same on the other side. And then we'll cool down. Ready? Last one. Up, extend, and let it drop. And you'll always have one leg that likes it a little bit more than the other, or doesn't like it even. Up, extend, and then back down. But the more you do exercises such as these, the stronger your legs are going to get, and the easier you're going to find your kicks. So you won't just notice overnight that suddenly you can kick up to people's heads. What you'll notice is small improvements and small feelings of, actually, these kicks feel loads easier. And when they feel easier, you'll be able to get them that little bit higher, because we'll have the control in the kicks. Nearly there, 10 seconds. That's it, well done. All the way up. Slowly, 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 slowly. Always go to the last beat, okay? So, hold on, pull that knee in, all the way to your chest. Again, take balance out of the equation, and then grab onto the same side foot, and then just pull the heel to the bum, and pull the knee so it's in line with the other one. Again, we've only got a short time on the cool down, just because I want to keep within the 20-minute mark, but if you have more time, knee to chest, if you have more time and you want to do a little bit longer on the stretches, a few more of any of the rounds, go for it. And then again, grab the foot, try and look at something that's not moving, knee in line with the other knee. Awesome. From there, nice and wide, and all we're going to do is just bend forwards, touch, and then try and go through your legs, and touch, and then go to either side. 1 and 2. So down, through, 1, 2. Down, through, 1 and 2. Down, through, 1 and 2 again. Down, through, 1, 2. And then from there, find the feet back. So you're in this downward dog position, the heels come to the floor, the bum squeezes up to the sky, and your head wants to go between your arms. And push. And then from there, slowly walk your hands back. Try and keep those hands on the floor as much as you can. And then from there, let your arms hang. We're out of time, but we're done anyway. So from here, let them hang. Roll your way up. Big deep breaths. Give yourself a little bit of movement. Again, if you are going in just to sitting down, maybe spend a little bit more time moving your body, cooling down, get the heart rate down before you stay static. But if you're out and about now, then don't worry too much. Obviously, if you want more time to stretch and cool down and maybe gain some flexibility, you can either have a go at the stuff we're doing towards the end, or you can have a look at another one of the videos that we've got where we can work through some stretches. But hope you enjoyed that. Well done, and we'll see you next time.